I am Professor Palaniyandavar from Bharatidasan University, Tiruchirappalli. I am a fellow of the Indian National Science Academy, and Indian National Science Academy has several schemes to spread science. For example, this event I have come, program I have come, corresponds to the fellows of the academy. They can visit remote colleges, remote institutions, schools also. They can deliver lectures based on their findings in science and encourage students to take up research. The main purpose is to meet students as well as younger teachers, and then tell them about INSA, tell them about the various schemes they have to spread science, right? So they have a teachers award. They have also several ways of selecting faculty members, ask them to go to foreign countries, visit the various institutions, engage in research. They support younger people also to visit different countries and then engage in the type of research they have undertaken. So every year a lot of teachers all over India will be applying to this scheme. They will be selected and they will be sent to foreign countries. So they are all called visiting fellowships. Also they have schemes for retired teachers like me. I can also take part in research even after retirement. So for example, I'm INSA, Indian National Science Academy senior scientist. They give us honorarium as well as some money to take up research in the leading fields, and they also support schemes like they also invite people from abroad, supported by DST, Department of Science and Technology. They have some schemes like science promotion schemes, and younger people who have done well abroad, they are also invited and interact. They also interact with the INSA, and thereby they select them and they are sent all over the institutions to engage in research for 5 years. For example, you have the topmost fellowship like Ramanujam Fellowship, that is also administered by Indian National Science Academy on behalf of Department of Science and Technology. So like this, there are several schemes. Even foreign professors who have done well, they will also be elected as fellows. And for example, there are in chemistry 110 fellows. In total, there will be 1,000 fellows in the academy. They are elected based on their contribution to science, contribution to different fields of science. For example, I have done work on the interaction of metal ions with the DNA, metal ions with proteins, and how these molecules take part in different functions in the body or in plants and other things. So metal ions, they play a very important role. And for example, you have hemoglobin and you have iron in hemoglobin, which binds with molecular oxygen and takes it to the different parts of our body. Like that, metal ions are very important, and these metal ions are playing a very important role. So my purpose is to enlighten the students how metal ions have become very important. Also, we should today my talk will be on the interaction of metal ions with the DNA. So people say DNA is responsible for the for different functions. For example, cisplatin is a very good drug, platinum containing drug, which is widely used for cancer. So what we do in our lab, understanding this aspect, we make newer molecules like containing copper and all, because we have copper in our body. So we just make small copper molecules and then test whether they can act as anti-cancer agents. So that is the type of study we do in our laboratory. Also, we work on the use of molecular oxygen. So in nature, there is a molecular oxygen we inhale, and that does a lot of function. So for the function of our own body, there are metal containing enzymes or metal containing proteins which oxidize some of the drugs, excess drugs we take in the liver, right? So they are present, that type of oxidation reactions are there. So what we do, we make some small molecules and then try to see whether you can use molecular oxygen. So molecular oxygen is there around us in science as well as in chemistry. So we wonder at the role of metal ions. Today my talk to the students will be about the metal ion interaction with DNA. So people say drugs that we take interact with either DNA or with the protein. So one school of thought is to demonstrate that. So metal ions. Thank you.
आज के इस अवसर पे हमारा ये बहुत ही संयोग की बात है कि हमारे कॉलेज में बहुत रिनोन्ड एक्सपर्ट केमिस्ट्री के जो कि बेंगलोर से आए हैं, डॉक्टर मलयन पलनियन दरवर, जो कि FASC है, FNA है, FRSC है और प्रोफेसर ऑफ एमिनेंस एंड INSA सीनियर साइंटिस्ट हैं। तो इनको हमने आज इनवाइट किया है कॉलेज में और इनके सहयोग से हम लोग का ये ऑब्जेक्टिव है कि बच्चों को रिसर्च के प्रति केमिस्ट्री की फील्ड में अवेयर किया जाए और एडवांस केमिस्ट्री क्या होता है, उसका संबंध हमारे बॉडी से, हमारे सराउंडिंग से क्या है, इसमें उनको अवेयर करने के बाद बहुत सारे विद्यार्थी शायद इस लाइन में इंटरेस्टेड होंगे और केमिस्ट्री की जो BSc कर रहे हैं केमिस्ट्री में, वो एडवांस रिसर्च की ओर भी जा सकते हैं। तो इनको काफ़ी एक अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म मिलेगा प्रमोट करने के लिए आफ्टर BSc डिग्री इन केमिस्ट्री। तो हम ये आशा करते हैं कि ये लेक्चर से उनको बहुत फ़ायदा होगा। इन्हीं बातों के साथ मैं अब्दुल कलाम कॉलेज से सभी विद्यार्थियों को वेलकम करता हूँ कि इस लेक्चर से पूरा फ़ायदा उठाएं। थैंक यू वेरी मच।